Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to the show, Fernando.
Welcome to the show, guys.
A couple of years ago, maybe 2, 1.5, somewhere in that time frame, Morel came out with this 8-inch speaker here. We unboxed it, we talked about its future, we made some cool brackets for it, and well, that was really it. A lot of people forgot that it even existed. It really just didn't evolve into much, but we knew it would, and that's why we're here today. So fast forward to right now, this guy right here. This is what we've been waiting for. This particular one is the IP Ford82, and it is one of 3 different versions of it. This happens to be the Ford. There's a General Motors version of it and a Toyota version of it. And today, we're gonna open this thing up, take a look at it, show you how it installs, and all those fun things like that. Now, if you follow us on Instagram, you'll know that we've kind of showed you guys these. We've taken them in and out. That's why this one is not in a bag. And we didn't put it back in the bag because, well, we've had it in and out a couple times. And we wanted to, you know, what's the point? But how does it come packaged? That's a big thing. Morel does a really good job of their packaging. They have this nice foam top with velour on it. It comes with the install guide direct fit card that is glued into place. You peel it off. There's a QR code on the back that you can scan. Lifts up out and you can get to the driver. Now this is a direct replacement for a Ford 6x9. It has all the cool mounting locations in it in the back. It has the factory plug that just allows you to plug it in. The crossovers are integrated into it. And then over here we have the tweeter that is designed to snap into place right where the factory tweeter goes. And then we have this little guy right here, which is for some Ford applications where the tweeter doesn't snap in, it screws in. They give you the bracket as well as a secondary harness it'll need for those installations. Taking a closer look at the tweeter here, it is a 1-inch soft dome tweeter. On the back, this is the factory Ford plug. This allows you to pop that out, snap it into place. Capacitor is located just like the Ford here in the sleeve. If you happen to need the add-on extra harness, plugs in just like the factory harness would. Nice solid click, easy tuck. This will plug into that particular application. With this particular mount, you do have to rotate the tweeter until it lines up just like you do with the factory mount. Once you get it lined up, snap it into place, and then you have the 2-screw option for the tweeters that require that. Moving over to what we're all here to take a look at, the 8-inch. Past video we told you pretty much everything there is to know about this. However, just so you have an idea, what we have is a shallow, that's right, look how shallow it is. 8-inch with a 100-watt power handling, 200-watt peak, very efficient. The sensitivity is 92 dB. The frequency response is 40 to 20,000 hertz. Factory fit plug again. And then on the back, this is one of the only adjustments you can make to it. And well, before we do that, we need to remove this from the bracket because you can see here, the way this is designed, it's going to cover those screw holes. This is so that you don't have to drill new screw holes. You can easily just screw this in, but the way they had to design this, it does cover that. There is 4 Phillips head screws. One thing to note about this bracket is it's aluminum. It's not plastic. It's not PVC. They went all out on this particular bracket. And that's nice because you do have to remove these speakers, which means it's not going into a nutsert or plastic or anything like that. It's going into the metal bracket. Now, some people have asked in the past, because it is so shallow, where's the magnet on this thing? And this is it right here. It's a neo magnet on the front. And by putting this on the front and keeping it as small as possible, that's what allows it to be this thin. And it is seriously thin. Once this is removed, unplug it from the bracket. You can see here a nice close look at that guy. It is heavy. It's aluminum. It's heavy duty. We have foam on the back as expected. On the back of the speaker there is foam. That is why it is not here. This is designed to bolt right into different Ford cars. Pull the factory out, rotate it until you find the holes that line up. It'll bolt right into place. On the back of the speaker, passive crossover is located here. If you're going to be doing active system on this, which a lot of people will, you do need to unplug this here. If you're, it won't come off. There are little pins that need to be pushed down. go into the holes. And that's a safety, so it locks them into place. And now you've bypassed the crossover on this, and you can use it full range. And you can also take it one step further if you'd like, and it does unscrew, and you can take it off. Or you can just zip tie the wires, or just loop the wires across like this. And now you've safely disabled that. And if anybody takes it off, they're not gonna be like, why is there open wires in the... you don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. Once you get this mounted to the door, put this back in and rotate it until it is the right configuration. More than likely, this is gonna be towards the bottom. And that is what you need to know about the speaker itself. Now, like most of you are like, yeah, but I wanna see it in a car. Exactly. So let's jump over into an F-150 and Fernando's gonna walk us through the process.
Removing the door panel on the F-150, we're gonna start on the top. Grab your pry tool. Disconnect the sensor. Right behind that panel is a 7mm. Under the door handle, grab a really thin pry tool, unclip it. It pulls up. It's 2 7mm behind that. All the way in the bottom, we have another 2 7mm. In the bottom right hand corner, you have a reflector. You're gonna grab your pry tool, start from the top. Don't start from the bottom because the bottom side is where it clips in. Remove the 7mm. Then start prying the whole door panel out. Then pull it up and disconnect all the attachments. Removing the speaker, we have 4 7mm and the factory plug. Then lift up and remove. It has 2 clips, so you gotta kind of like play around. To reinstall the Morel speaker, you gotta remove the speaker so you'll be able to mount the bracket first. With the speaker removed, we can safely install the bracket. Grab the 4 7mm screws, plug the speaker back in. It has the positive and the negative. Then carefully reinstall the screws. The last thing we're gonna do is plug the speaker. Now you can put the door panel back in reverse order. Moving on to the A-pillar where the tweeter is located, you gotta remove the cover for the handle. With your angle pick tool, you're going to insert in the hole that is right in the bottom side, carefully. And remove it up. You can just leave it hanging. Grab a 10mm. Grab the handle and pull towards the center of the vehicle. Then unplug the tweeter and remove the factory tweeter. Install the Morel tweeter. Clips in. Then plug the tweeter back in and reinstall the A-pillar in reverse order. Congratulations, you have now installed the new Integration Performance Morel speakers. On to the next one, guys.